Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that while much of the Northern Hemisphere is enjoying the last of their summer holidays, Chinese investors have returned in a bullish mood, and in contrast to the now jaded US equity markets. But first in the US, Consumer Credit Bureau Vantage Score is reporting that consumers with the best credit scores, those called superprime, are showing meaningful signs of credit stress. Amongst this group, late payments have more than doubled in a year. For the group below that, that's the prime group, this metric of delinquency rose almost 50%. Meanwhile, the widely followed Chicago Fed National Activity Index retreated. This tracking suggested the overall American economic growth decreased in July. And the Dallas Fed said in its regional factory activity is still expanding, but at a slower pace. New house sales in the US stayed at an essentially unchanged pace in July, although marginally softer than in June. Prices dipped, likely because they have a continuing glut of new homes for sale, exceeding 9 months' worth of the current sales rate. Across the Pacific, Singapore said it basically doesn't have any inflation anymore. Its July survey came in lower than was anticipated. Even food inflation there is very low now. And yesterday we noticed that the Chinese central bank set its yuan exchange rate with an outsized shift. Now it's 7.116 to the US dollar, 160 basis points strengthening from the prior fix. That makes it its strongest against the greenback since October 2024. It is unclear why this happened because the US dollar index was little change in this period. Maybe equities euphoria in the Shanghai stock market was the cause. It's starting to show the frothy signs that Hong Kong has long displayed. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.28% and up 2 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $3,371 an ounce, little change from yesterday. And American oil prices have risen $1 to $65 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just under $69 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now just on 58.6 US cents and down 10 basis points from yesterday at this time. Against the Aussie, we're down 20 basis points at 90.2 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're up 20 basis points at 50.3 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just under 66.3 and little change from yesterday. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.